The wire production process doesn't start in the factory. It begins far away in the massive mineral extraction sites around the world, where precious metals like copper and aluminum are considered gold in the modern era. We are living in a time when metals hold not only material value, but also serve as the foundation of the global economy. These metal mines have become the main battleground in the competition between nations, and controlling their supply is akin to holding the fate of technology and energy industries. Copper, often referred to as red gold, is not only a metal with excellent conductivity, but also a symbol of development and prosperity. The economies of many countries, particularly those with significant copper reserves like Chile, Peru, and Zambia, rely on the extraction and export of copper to sustain and develop. The value of copper in the global market is not just a story of supply and demand. It reflects a nation's economic strength in the context of globalization. The mining and refining of copper have created ancillary industries, employing millions, from engineers and miners to scientists and managers. Moreover, copper is an essential component in many fields beyond wire production. It is used in modern technologies such as electric vehicles, renewable energy systems, and high-tech devices. As the world gradually shifts toward green and sustainable solutions, the role of copper is becoming increasingly important. Countries with abundant copper supplies will have a significant advantage in the global race for technology and renewable energy. However, copper is not the only metal that plays a crucial role in the wire production process. Aluminum, known as the metal of the future, is also key. Aluminum is not only lightweight and durable, but also highly corrosion resistant, making it an ideal choice for applications requiring flexibility and sustainability. In the wire manufacturing industry, aluminum is often used in applications that need to save weight and cost. Aluminum is also widely used in the aerospace, automotive, and construction industries, significantly contributing to the global economy. The competition for aluminum and copper supplies has created a volatile and complex metal market. Major producing countries like China, Russia, and the US are all striving to increase production to meet the growing global demand. Each time metal prices fluctuate on the exchanges, it affects not only industries, but also currency values, employment, and the economies of many countries. The material preparation process for wire production is not just a story about extraction and refining. It is an economic battle where countries must compete to gain control over these valuable resources. Major mining corporations like BHP, Rio Tinto, and Vale have invested billions of dollars in advanced mining technology and global logistics systems to ensure a stable supply for wire manufacturers. A small mistake in supply chain management can lead to material shortages, disrupting large construction projects and impacting the stock values of companies on the stock market. In the context of an increasingly technology and clean energy dependent global economy, the roles of metals like copper and aluminum are becoming more critical. Without them, we cannot produce wires, the connectors of the modern world. This makes the material preparation process a strategic step not only in production, but also in maintaining the stability of the global economy. If you think that metal drawing is just a simple mechanical process, think again. This process is truly a marvel of modern technology, where massive metal bars are stretched and reduced into delicate, lightweight wires that are incredibly strong. It's not just about transforming materials. Every meter of wire drawn is part of the global race to provide electricity for an increasingly developed and complex world. Modern drawing machines operate with extreme precision, transforming copper and aluminum bars from raw materials into perfectly slender wires. Drawing wire is not merely a step in the production process. It is a process that creates the veins of the modern world. From the skyscrapers in New York to public transport systems in Tokyo, these electrical wires are crucial to the operation of modern infrastructure systems. The drawing process is a delicate combination of engineering and artistry, requiring strict control over temperature, tensile force, and accuracy. A small error in the drawing process can lead to transmission failures, affecting the entire system. This not only impacts the revenue of companies, but can also cause severe incidents that disrupt manufacturing operations, leading to significant losses in the global economy. However, the complexity of this process doesn't stop there. As these wires are produced, they must meet stringent standards for durability, environmental resistance, and conductivity. Wire manufacturing plants around the world, from the US to China, boast advanced drawing systems capable of operating continuously. These wires are not merely industrial products. They are essential elements in the energy revolution, especially as the world gradually shifts toward renewable energy sources like wind and solar power. In a world facing challenges related to climate change and an increasing demand for clean energy, the role of electrical wires has never been more critical. These wires not only help transmit energy from renewable sources, like wind and solar, to cities and residential areas, but they also play a decisive role in the success of sustainable development projects. High-quality conductors minimize energy losses during transmission, thereby enhancing the efficiency of renewable energy systems and reducing operational costs. This means that countries are heavily investing in modern drawing technology to meet domestic needs while participating in the global arena. Leading wire manufacturing companies like Nexans, Prysmian Group, and Southwire have expanded their markets across continents, from Europe and Asia to America. They are not just selling products, they are also offering technology and solutions for a world seeking energy-saving methods and environmental protection. The metal drawing process is not only a crucial step in wire production, but also the foundation of sustainable economic development. Every meter of wire drawn not only connects cities and nations, but also connects the future of humanity to a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable energy world. When metal wires are drawn into slender conductors, they are not yet ready to face the world. Although copper or aluminum wires have excellent conductive properties, without an insulating protective layer, they are like soldiers heading to battle without armor. In this global economic war, each electrical wire must be coated with a layer of insulating armor to ensure they not only operate efficiently, but also remain safe, durable, and reliable for many years. The insulation process can be likened to putting bulletproof vests on electrical wires. These material layers protect the wires from external environmental impacts, such as moisture, temperature, and chemical factors, while also preventing electrical leakage, ensuring absolute safety for users. Imagine being in a massive industrial complex with thousands of machines running continuously. One minor incident from a leaking wire could lead to a fire, crippling the entire area and causing damages not only in terms of property, but also disrupting the entire global supply chain. Scientists and specialized engineers continuously research to create the most advanced insulation materials. They don't stop at regular PVC materials, but develop complex polymer compounds capable of withstanding high temperatures, being flame retardant, and even resisting ultraviolet rays and chemicals. This is why choosing insulation materials is not just a technical problem, but also a global economic strategy. Companies producing insulation materials like DuPont and 3M are fiercely competing for market share in the global electrical industry. They continuously invest in research and development to create superior insulation solutions that not only meet technical requirements, but also offer better economic performance for customers. Interestingly, this insulation layer not only serves as protection, but also helps the wires resist harmful external factors. From construction projects in harsh desert conditions to offshore oil and gas drilling platforms, electrical wires must ensure stable operation over many years without being affected by factors like moisture, sunlight, or temperature fluctuations. This is why infrastructure construction projects worldwide, from New York to Dubai, require electrical wire products with internationally recognized insulation standards. Additionally, we cannot overlook the role of electrical wires in renewable energy projects. As the world transitions to sustainable energy sources like wind and solar power, the role of wires with advanced insulation becomes more crucial than ever. A solar or wind energy system cannot operate efficiently without sufficiently durable conductors to transmit electricity from wind turbines or solar panels to the grid. The insulation layer serves as the secret weapon that enables these conductors to function well, even under harsh conditions like storms, frost, or extreme temperatures. The insulation process is not just about protecting wires from physical factors, but also part of a global sustainable development strategy. High-standard insulated wire products will help minimize incidents, thereby reducing maintenance costs, increasing system efficiency, and positively contributing to the economy. Multinational corporations like Siemens and ABB rely on advanced insulation technologies to build renewable energy power systems, thereby helping to reduce carbon emissions and contributing to the fight against climate change. Moreover, insulation is also a decisive factor for the export capability of electrical wires. Wires with substandard insulation will not be able to pass technical barriers and international standards. This directly affects the revenue of manufacturers and even the standing of countries in the global export market. Therefore, investing in insulation technology not only helps protect the product, but also opens the door to international markets, bringing in significant revenue and creating thousands of jobs for workers. Thus, it is clear that the insulation process is not merely a small step in the production of electrical wires. It is the foundation for the development of an entire industry. It helps protect projects, ensures user safety, and contributes to the sustainable growth of the global economy. Although invisible, insulation layers play an incredibly crucial role in maintaining the stability and advancement of the entire global industrial system. After completing the insulation process, the next step is braiding the wires together to form a complete conductor. This is not merely a technical step, it is a symbol rich in economic and global strategic significance. Braiding wires can be likened to nations collaborating to forge a tightly knit global economy that is strong and resilient. Individual wires, no matter how durable, cannot be as powerful as when they are braided together, forming a unified structure, just like the tightly interconnected global economy. Each electrical wire in this process undergoes meticulous care. As copper or aluminum wires are braided together, the goal is not only to enhance tensile strength, but also to ensure high flexibility. An ideal electrical conductor needs to be strong enough to withstand physical impacts from the environment, while also being ductile enough to be easily shaped for various constructions, ranging from residential to heavy industrial applications. This is similar to how nations within the global economy must flexibly adapt to changes and challenges while maintaining a solid foundation. The braiding process essentially enhances strength, not only physically but also strategically. From a global economic perspective, when electrical wire manufacturers braid smaller strands together, they create a stronger, more durable product capable of meeting diverse market demands. A nation producing high-quality electrical wires can compete fiercely in the export market, generating not only enormous profits, but also strategic advantages, from controlling global supply chains to influencing currency values. While other nations struggle to produce electrical wires that meet standard quality, those equipped with advanced braiding technology have moved ahead in the economic game. In manufacturing plants in Japan, Germany, and the United States, the braiding process goes beyond merely enhancing electrical conductivity. It also opens new opportunities for developing specialized conductors, such as fiber optic cables for high-speed data transmission or heat-resistant wires used in the aerospace industry. Another important aspect of the braiding process is aesthetics and applicability across various environments. Beautifully braided electrical wire products not only boast high quality, but also convey a sense of professionalism and reliability to customers. This is similar to how national brands build their image in international markets. A high-quality, attractive, and reliable electrical wire product will not only attract domestic customers, but also expand its influence into international markets, where competition is increasingly fierce. Additionally, the braiding process is crucial for the durability of electrical wires in harsh environmental conditions. From tropical climates with high humidity to scorching deserts and windy, salty coastal areas, braided wires can withstand all weather types. This is vital for developing large renewable energy projects, where electrical systems need to operate continuously and reliably for decades without being affected by weather conditions. Imagine if the electrical wires in the wind farms of Northern Europe or the solar power plants in the Sahara Desert snapped just after a few years. The entire energy system of the region could be severely affected. This would not only cause economic damage, but also impact national energy strategies. The braiding process is also closely related to energy efficiency in electrical transmission systems. Tightly and properly braided wires help minimize energy loss during transmission, thereby reducing operational costs and increasing the efficiency of the entire system. This brings significant benefits to businesses and countries facing pressure to cut costs and optimize energy efficiency in the context of climate change and resource scarcity. One clear example of the success of the braiding process in the electrical wire industry is the story of leading companies like Prysmian Group and Nexans. They not only lead the market in output, but also stand out for their quality and innovation capabilities. Innovations in wire braiding techniques have enabled these companies to expand their markets across many countries worldwide, from Europe and Asia to America. With each high-quality electrical wire product exported, they not only generate substantial profits, but also enhance their nation's reputation and influence in international markets. Thus, braiding wires is not just a technical step. It embodies the flexibility, strength, and strategy of nations in the global economic game. Braided electrical wires symbolize the solidarity of nations, creating a robust, sustainable economic system capable of withstanding future challenges. Each tightly braided electrical wire is not just an industrial product, it is a symbol of collaboration and borderless connection, helping to promote the growth and prosperity of the global economy. Once the electrical wires have undergone the insulation and braiding processes, they are ready to face the final challenge: measurement and quality control. This is not merely a procedural step. It is a decisive test to determine whether the product meets the standards required to compete in the vast arena of the global economy. In a world where technology and safety are critical factors, failure in this stage can lead to unforeseen consequences, from loss of customer trust to the collapse of major projects. Imagine you are manufacturing electrical wires for a massive renewable energy system in Germany, where wind and solar farms are becoming the primary power sources for the country. A single shipment of substandard wires could cause the entire system to fail in an instant, resulting in not just financial losses, but also jeopardizing the energy security of the entire region. This is why the quality control process for electrical wires must be conducted with utmost rigor, ensuring that technical standards are met and that the product satisfies the stringent demands of international markets. During the inspection process, electrical wires must undergo various tests regarding conductivity, insulation durability, mechanical strength, and heat resistance. Modern testing equipment, such as tensile strength testers, heat resistance testers, and resistance testers, is employed to ensure that electrical wires operate reliably under extreme conditions. This is akin to how nations must endure rigorous assessments of their financial, trade, and economic development policies to maintain their standing in the global market. One of the most crucial aspects of the quality control process is the wire's resistance to environmental impacts. This is significant as wires are utilized in various settings, from the frigid Arctic regions to the arid deserts of the Middle East. Major electrical wire manufacturers like General Cable and Southwire invest heavily in quality testing centers equipped with cutting-edge technology to ensure their products not only meet international standards, but also exceed customer expectations. One common test involves measuring the heat resistance of electrical wires. For large projects like thermal power plants or heavy industrial facilities, wires must endure high temperatures for extended periods without compromising performance. This is part of a sustainable manufacturing strategy where large corporations seek to optimize the product performance while contributing to the fight against climate change. Imagine if the electrical wiring in a steel manufacturing plant cannot withstand high temperatures and catches fire. The financial damage and time required to rectify the issue could reach millions, if not billions of dollars. In addition to heat resistance, electrical wires must also be tested for mechanical strength and their ability to withstand impacts or vibrations. This is particularly important in infrastructure projects, where wires must traverse areas with high levels of vibration, such as bridges, subways, or seismically active regions. A wire that cannot endure impact or vibration will quickly fail, leading to serious incidents and disrupting entire systems. Moreover, the quality measurement process also focuses on assessing the durability of the insulation layer, ensuring that it does not leak electricity or deteriorate under environmental influences. For offshore projects like oil drilling platforms or underwater wind turbines, electrical wires must perform reliably in challenging saline environments. This requires the insulation layer to be rigorously tested to ensure it is not affected by chemicals or ultraviolet rays. This is not just a technical issue, but also a component of the global economic strategy, as nations and corporations race to develop sustainable and environmentally friendly energy solutions. An important point to note is that the quality control process not only safeguards consumers, but also significantly impacts the exportability of products. Substandard electrical products cannot overcome the trade and technical barriers imposed by developed nations, leading to substantial losses for manufacturers. International safety and quality standards such as ISO, IEC, or UL mandate that products undergo rigorous testing before being brought to market. This means that companies must not only invest in production technology, but also ensure that their quality control processes meet the demands of international markets. In a globalized economy, the competition among electrical wire manufacturers hinges not only on price, but also on product quality. Countries and businesses that can produce high-quality, thoroughly tested products will gain an advantage in the international market, attracting large contracts for energy, industrial, and infrastructure projects. Finally, after completing all the previous stages, the electrical wire is ready for the final phase: packaging and distribution. This is not just a simple step to get the product to market. It is also an important strategy for optimizing the supply chain and expanding global trade opportunities. In today's era of globalization, the packaging and distribution of products not only affect pricing and quality, but also determine a company's competitiveness in the international market. The first step in the packaging process is selecting materials and designing the packaging. This not only involves protecting the wire during transportation, but also serves as a way for businesses to showcase their brand and product value. The packaging must be sturdy enough to protect the wire from impacts and harsh weather conditions, while also being easy to open and use. Imagine a customer receiving a shipment of wire with beautiful, robust packaging. This not only creates a good first impression, but also reassures them about the quality of the product inside. From a global economic perspective, packaging can also reflect sustainable development. Many businesses today are beginning to shift to environmentally friendly packaging materials to minimize their impact on the planet. This not only meets the growing demand for sustainable products, but also creates opportunities to access markets with stringent environmental requirements, such as Europe or North America. Today's customers are not just buying a product, they are also purchasing the values and commitments of the brand towards environmental protection. Companies that demonstrate this responsibility will have a distinct competitive advantage in the global market. After packaging, the wire will be distributed to consumers or major construction projects. At this stage, one of the biggest challenges is ensuring that the product is delivered on time, in the right quality, and undamaged during transportation. This requires not only a strong logistics system, but also close coordination between various parties, manufacturers, transportation service providers, and customers. To distribute products effectively, many companies have adopted new technologies such as supply chain management software, GPS order tracking systems, or even blockchain technology to ensure transparency in the delivery process. Implementing technology not only helps reduce risks during transportation, but also optimizes costs and time. In a global economy, time is money. A shipment of electrical wire delivered quickly and on time can create significant opportunities for businesses, from securing new contracts to building customer trust. An important aspect of the distribution process is the ability to access international markets. Exporting electrical wire to other countries not only generates significant revenue, but also opens up opportunities for brand development worldwide. However, to achieve this, businesses need to be well aware of the regulations and the standards of each market, from quality requirements to import regulations. Markets like Europe, Japan, or North America often require products to meet higher safety standards than those in developing countries. Therefore, obtaining international certifications such as ISO or UL not only enhances competitiveness, but also opens doors for businesses to participate in large contracts, including national infrastructure projects. Moreover, electrical wire produced in one country can play a crucial role in development projects in other countries. For example, in renewable energy projects in Africa or Asia, supplying high-quality wire from a developed country can help ensure the success of the project. This not only promotes economic development, but also creates strong connections between countries, contributing to a more robust global economy. However, the packaging and distribution process is not without challenges. From fluctuations in raw material prices, risks during transportation, to constantly changing regulations in various countries, businesses must always be ready to adapt. Managing risks during the distribution process is critical, as even a small error can lead to significant consequences, both financially and in terms of brand reputation. Additionally, in the context of a global pandemic, the electronics and renewable energy industries have witnessed a surge in demand. Many electrical wire manufacturers have seized this opportunity and quickly expanded their production capacity, creating a revolution in how products are packaged and distributed. Improving production processes and optimizing supply chains have enabled many companies to rise and capture larger market shares in the international arena.